Okie doke. Okay, well, I guess. Well, I'm gonna try my best to talk. Do get a cough drop going here. Maybe that'll help. Oh, we're back to a pep talk in every drop. Let's see, what's my pep talk? Oh, let's go live actually. Let's really do it. There we go. All right, so our pep talk in every drop today is get back in the game. We're trying. Be unstoppable. We're trying. Go for it. Okay. High five yourself. Wait, march forward. Oh, wait, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good one. I got 5 little pep talks in my drop today. All right. Gonna be a short stream today because I'm not sure how much my voice will last, but we're gonna give it a shot. I actually felt good enough to get some, well, continue getting things put away and some stuff finished up in my office. Oh, back to this. Are we Instagram Illustrator? It's okay. It's okay. I think we're gonna do a 5-up today. So I got I made it all the way through Comic-Con. No crud. And then like suddenly, what was it, Monday? It just all went downhill. I'm guessing I actually picked something up here, like maybe in the grocery store. I don't know, because I was feeling okay, good, all good, all Gucci, and then I wasn't, and then it was just like not good at all. So I have a 5-up that I'm going to do here. A really simple Momo comic. And I have it already. I'm going to do it that way. Sometimes you just hear the cookies and the, what? What are you doing, Illustrator? What are you doing? My goodness. Illustrator, please. All right, it is what it is. I guess we're going to make the whole thing be 30% now. It's okay. I can. That seems to be working with the cough drop. I'm just going to have cough drop voice. All right. Whoops. Hey Sharon, happy Thursday to you too. I would say I'm about 85%. I still have a little scratchiness in my throat, and I definitely have stuff in here, but otherwise my energy and brain power is good, just good. Otherwise, yeah, that's better, because I felt, the first couple days it was a struggle to do anything besides just take a nap. So I took a nap, and I did a little that I could. I made a little short goals to, okay, I'm going to get 3 products listed. I'm going to get, this done. And as long as I got that done, we're good. And so I kind of just, pieced it through. And then this morning, and actually a little bit last night, I was feeling more energetic. And so I started getting some of the rest of the stuff put away and organized, and it's feeling a lot better over here. I still need to count books and put stock back up in my active stock, and then put the rest back in with all of the other extra stock. I've got to label those boxes, count that. That's not going to be bad though. And I am sold out completely of 3, so I have to convert 3, get 3 printed, and then all of the old volumes have been converted to the new size. And then once I get that done, I'm thinking I'll intermix that with working on volume 7. And I do want to get volume 7 done relatively fast, since I don't have, it's something I can make a goal. Like, I saw this interesting, this a screenwriter, I think, and the way she kept herself on track was with the daily habit was just, it was a very low bar. It was open the file, make 1 edit, and you're fine. And I think I'll probably do a bar like that. I could work on 2 pages, or as long as I get 2 pages done or 1 page done, and that can be like, putting in and organizing stuff. Or maybe I'll put it at like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. 30 minutes seems about good, but yeah, so I can work my way through that, work my way through the new volume, get that done. Yay for having energy. I know brain power is the most elusive part of it. Yeah, and that was cool. That was I actually, when I was packing for the convention, I found a whole box of volume 6 Life of Pug, and there's something else in there that I didn't know I had because it was not on the right shelf where the books were. And I only, I went over to get Momochi off the shelf, and there's this box. I was like, oh, what is this? And I look at the top, and it's book 6. Like, darn it. So I have an overage of those, but not too awfully bad. So I can get those back online. I can't put the Floofy book bundle back online because I'm out of volume 3, but I hopefully should be able to get that done pretty quickly. Conversions really aren't that labor intensive. It's just a process of checking each page and making sure that I don't have to extend or edit or whatever on certain comics. I do have, I think the one that changed the most was volume 2. I had several pages in that one that I had to I had pages freed up so I could, you know, do double spreads or something like that. Several of them that I had to fix. And I think on that one I ended up adding art to it. There's one of them I added art to. I think it was volume 2. And I did do the second edition on that one because of those differences. Pretty sure it's volume 2. I made soup last night. It was really good. It was another one of those, I've talked about them before, the Anderson Farms, I think it's Anderson Farms, Frontier Soups, I think that's right. I made the chicken noodle one. And I had some fresh chicken breast that I just poached. What did I just do? Oh, okay, so okay. So I have extra chicken that I can do something with tonight. I'm thinking I'll make a salad. That was a good cough. I didn't want you guys to have to experience that too, but it was a good cough because I can breathe a little lighter now. So, hey Clint, welcome to the stream. Those are great. Thanks for yes. So I did. I was praising my brain power, but my brain power is now being elusive. Oh no, here it comes again. That's it for my water. Well, that's not water. Shame on me. I shouldn't be drinking that. All right. But it helps. The bubblies help. So I was like, okay, I'll have a Diet Dr. Pepper. And it does. It kind of helps. But yeah, so what I did on this one that I think it made, I did 2 things. So I got those better than I always use those better than bouillon jars with like the kind of paste. I mixed the chicken with this new garlic bouillon base that I saw in the store. I was like, ooh, anything garlic, I'm all for. So I mixed some kind of, I think I did mostly chicken, and then I mixed in a few garlic. And then at the end, they want you to add some white wine, and I didn't have any white wine. So I, Googled replacements, and they said, well, you can use chicken stock and then add, some white wine vinegar for the acidity. And I was like, okay, I've got those. And I did that with the garlic and some white wine, some like Prosecco grape type stuff that has a little bit of sweetness. And that was super tasty. Just added that at the end, and it really worked out well. Yeah, so that was good. And I mean, I did a little bit because the recipe called for 12 to 16 ounces, and I had like 1.5 pounds, almost 2 pounds of chicken. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go a little over on the chicken to be more protein heavy. It was really nice to have that extra in there. And maybe I was just bitter because I had a canned Progresso soup that was like, all the marketing was Pitmaster. You've got all of this protein, 16 grams per can. And I had like 9 chunks of little chicken bits. Like, that made me grumpy. It's like, why are you marketing this way to me when you don't even include chicken? Just say this is mostly beans. It's a bean soup with a few chunks of chicken. But yeah, so for the one I actually made and could control the ingredients, I think I did. And I made sure there was a good balance. I think I sauteed an onion to start, and I think, well, I messed up because the actual recipe didn't require that. But I was reading another soup. I was determining which soup I could make and had the ingredients for. And one of them started out with sauteing an onion. And I think I was just like, okay, that's stuck in my head. I have my onion, so I need to start with that. So I had the onion cut up and everything was ready to go. And then I actually looked at the recipe again and it was like, yeah, no onion. I'm like, well, it'll be okay. Just have more flavor. So I added that onion. So I guess that's 3 things I did differently than what the recipe really called for. But it was good. And this is one that didn't take a while. There are a couple of those that take a good part of an hour or more just to bubble. The potato soup one is one of those because you've got to get those potatoes cooked and soft. Omar, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, Christina, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I will be a little coffee and a little scratchy still. I'm almost there though. I'm almost back. I will be doing my best. So it's not going to be a very long stream today. It's just going to gonna go for how long ever so ever. My voice last night seems to be like, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you much longer, but we'll see. I want to get at least, I think this comic is simple enough that I can get things lined relatively quick. But yeah, con crud is not fun. Oh, thank you, Omar. Now we're on to water. Now we're on to water. For some reason, this writing with your paw is being and I kind of want this to be pressed on the page, even though you're not going to see it. Oh, just in those few coughs I had, that was good. That was good. I don't like being sick at all. It don't like the missed time and all of the other things that come with being sick. Ariana, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm coughing. I decided I'm gonna let myself cough. I'll be right back. Right, well, that was all right. Let's see, our pep talk in every drop for this one. I didn't have as many. Oh, I have 5 on the other one. So this says, get back in the game, or trying to. Free up, what? Oh, fire up. Okay, this one's really kind of hard to read because it was just crinkly. Fire up those engines. Be resilient, we're trying. Be unstoppable, also trying. And I have one end with or work. What? I'm kind of curious about that one because it's not one I think I've seen before, but there we go. Cough drop number 2. Did I turn my mic back on? Okay, yes, it did. I was looking while I was coughing. The gating on this thing is actually pretty good. It kind of, I guess if I actually did have a coughing fit live, it would gate it pretty well. Which is nice. Good to know. Oops. Delete that one. Really? I'm just gonna leave that paw. I'm gonna leave it to think about later. I obviously can't do it right now. I'm gonna do this over here. This over a little bit. What? No wonder. All right. Let's move this pencil a little bit, make it a little smaller. I feel like this arm is kind of wonky, so I'm gonna draw that. Because we don't want any wonky arms. There we go, that's better. It's just like, what? What's that? What do I hear? I'll Pathfinder it. I'll make it all one. And I did fix, oh, I need to fix that. And what mess did I make over here? I made a mess. Ah, okay, we'll fix the mess. Let's give this a little exclamation point. Like, tweet. Tweet. Okay, save it, because if you don't save it, you'll lose it. And now she's gonna follow the music, the sweet song. This is just a cute, fun, short comic. She's gonna be walking over here following the music, and she's gonna find a cupcake singing a sweet song to her ears. I feel that way sometimes about like cookies in the kitchen, you know? They just start singing to you, especially if you're working and you need a break. They sing a little louder. It's kind of a... I'm not sure if I like the shape of her head. We are undecided on this shape of head, but it has like a curious little floop to her cheek, like, like maybe something like that. Maybe it will be okay. Okay, there we go. I did, so I wasn't able to get, I had, what was it, 4 more originals sketched for Comic-Con. Brought all my paints, brought all that good stuff, but I wasn't able to finish it. So I'm thinking I might do those and continue to make the originals and maybe do an online release. Like, I'll drop them all at a certain time to kind of build up, you know, show the painting of those. And it's really, I have the categories, I have it all set up, but I've never really done an online original art drop. I was thinking that might be a fun thing to do, because I've got all sizes, and typically I had 6x6, 6x8. I had a couple of old, like OG, like within the first, you know, year originals, 9x12s. And there was another one. There was a 12x6. It's the long one. I really love that long one. So I've got that, and I also have this deck of Bristol illustration board, like trading cards. I could do little itty bitties. Your paw is too big. What's wrong with her paw? Her paw is just like, it's like she's been stung by a bee. off. Oh, I did. Okay, so I've watched a couple new shows that I must um, praise. I watched the Pompeii show with Tom Hiddleston, and it's a shorty. It's just 3 episodes, and I thought the format was interesting. So they, to summarize, it's not like, it's like they had, okay, it's not is they did. They were able to find the names of some possible survivors through looking through database records and, you know, writings that have survived, like Pliny. Was Pliny the Younger or Elder? One of them wrote, I think it was Pliny the Younger wrote the account of it, and Pliny the Elder was commanding over a fleet that was docked a short distance away. At any rate, through all of these documents, they were able to find a couple of possible survivors. And so they kind of tried to craft a story of what happened that day through these couple of survivors that they think they found through, you know, records and stuff. Which was very interesting, and through that they kind of mapped out the events of the day. And I didn't really remember that it kind of took a full day for that city to be buried. Herculaneum was buried far in advance, like 6 hours or so before Pompeii was. And very, very interesting. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, yeah. If he's in it, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm watching it. You just need to figure out when. Yeah, so that was really, I think it was really cool how they did it. So it was kind of like a little bit, the flavor of it was like a detective mystery type show. It was not like a straight History Channel, you know, interviewing all, they kind of, it was very interesting how they formatted it. And I thought it was good. I'm just not sure if I mean, I don't know. I guess if something sticks with you and makes you think, not think, but I mean, it didn't really make you think, but it was just different, and it sticks with you in that way, it's a successful, you know, series, application, what have you. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was neat. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I guess they don't really have much more material than would be covered in 3 episodes. So, hey Nova, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing all right today. So I watched that one. That was good. And then I started watching Clarkson's Farm on Amazon. It's delightful. I don't know. It's very wholesome. And I don't know. I kind of like all the people that he has around. If you're not familiar with that one, Jeremy Clarkson, he's a big car guy. He's I guess I can't say he's retired because he's doing this show now, and that's like a, you know, a bit, it's like on the 5th season now. But he essentially retired to his farm, and the farmer that was running it before said, you know, I'm retiring, so, and he's like, well, I'll just do it. And so he's learning in real time what it means to run a full-fledged farm. He's got, you know, he's got livestock, he's got, what was it, 1,000 acres, I think. I'm doing amazing. This whole day has been full with adventure. Oh, nice! Adventures are always good. Hey, Chris, love you too. I hope you're having a good day today. But yeah, so I would highly recommend that one. It's a lot of fun. It's cozy in a way that Great British Baking is cozy. You know, it's not, I don't know, it's just something that's nice. You can sit down, watch it, and relax, and there's not really much you need to think about. So I'm really enjoying that one. I think I'm on episode 4 now of the first season. He's gotten his sheep. He's done his wetlands rewilding. Project. And I'm not sure what the next one is. Oh, the next one, I think next one is when, because it started in 2019, late 2019. So this next one is when COVID hits the farm. So that'll be an interesting look back. By the way, I reached 250 subs and I started to draw cute chibi Street Fighter characters. Oh my gosh, mouse and keyboard. Goodness gracious. All snaps and to you. That is not easy. Gosh, I remember on Twitch there was, gosh, Will, what was his handle? There was one of my Twitch friends. They started doing, I think it was K-pop portraits, like realism K-pop portraits, mouse and keyboard only, and just the level of realism that he got with those was just incredible. And I was always amazed at how much that, because I can't do that. I need to be able to draw. And I figured out in my first non-screen tablet that not only do I need to be able to draw, but I need to be able to see what I draw, because drawing down here and looking up here to see what I'm drawing, I just could not make that jump. So that's quite impressive that you're doing that. Wildebeest, that's what it was. That's what he was, Wildebeest. But yeah, it was a really cool time period in online streaming with the early Twitch creative, where everybody was kind of supporting each other's streams, and kind of was like a big like cafe drink and draw, you know, like you're all drawing together and all streaming together. It was nice. Just finished one chibi cami. Nice. Why isn't there a new Street Fighter coming up? There's like a new movie coming out, I thought. Or has it already come out? Or am I thinking of Mortal Kombat? I think I'm thinking of Mortal Kombat. Oops. Oh, speaking of new movies, then I saw another update on the new Mummy movie. It's going to be next year, but they're bringing back. I'm not sure how they're going to bring back Benny. I think Benny was pretty firmly placed in the coffin. Well, because he was sealed. Benny was sealed in the tomb. But yeah, there's an announcement that Benny and the other dude, the guy with the tattoos on his cheeks, he's kind of like the guardian of Hamunaptra. He's coming back too. So they're like getting everybody from the original back. John Hannah's going to be back. I think Rachel Weisz is too. So I'm so excited for that movie. I hope they do. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, he was pretty toast. I mean, they even threw the Beatles in there to give him his comeuppance. So I think it could be. Yes, that's, oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking Benny could be the Mummy now. He could be like the big bad. And I can hear that voice, you know, taunting and Okano. Yeah. He could be coming back for revenge. That would be cool. That would be cool. I hope they make it fun. I hope they make it like a fun fan tribute. Not fan tribute, but just for the fans. And I think they will. I think all that I've heard so far suggests that. It really was so perfect. It was. It's playing on one of the channels now, and I was just, that's one of the movies, if I see it's on, I just leave it on. And let's see, it was right near the beginning where they're on the steamboat going down the Nile still. And, Benny gets up on the wrong side of the river, and O'Connell's on the other side. And it was really just perfect and fun. Oh, no, we're talking about the original Mummy with Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and lots of other people. Darn it. Now I really want Benny to be the Mummy. Shoot, gosh. I'm going to be disappointed if he's not the Mummy now. That would be so perfect. Oh, no. He was a good character. I mean, it was one that he was written so well that you just love to hate him. Take care, Nova. Have a good day. May the adventures continue to flow. Why I'm drawing this. Her cheek's not even going to be visible. It's going to be behind the door. Just going to draw a rough guide. Ashwin, hello, welcome to the stream. good to see you. I have to edit this because I don't want, that's going to create a weird tangent if I do it that way. You seem very young. I've been fighting a cough and cold. So I got back from San Diego and had, I don't know if it was really a San Diego bit of con crud, but yeah, like Sunday night I had scratchy-ish throat, and then Monday morning I woke up and my voice was gone. So I've been dealing with that. I don't want to make this side. Yeah. I mean, it could be that I picked it up from the grocery store. there's definitely something going around here too. Let's move this up because the cupcakes will have like a little. They got a little off the top there. I want to draw this. Come on. There we go. I'm going to draw. You know what? I'm going to put like something. I'm going to do like a bonbon there or something. Maybe like a little cherry. Oh, a cherry would be nice. There we go. Let's draw a little cherry there. It needs a little something. But yeah, no, Comic-Con was great. It was, it's just so crazy. Yeah, the tote bags are so much fun. I just randomly started, I was like, you know what? I could, because I forgot to bring my big Sharpies. And so, I went and I got some Sharpies, and I was like, you know what? These are brand new Sharpies. I'm gonna just sketch on one of these totes, and you know, just threw it out there. And then, so it was so sweet. She was messaging me on Instagram. She was like, oh my God, I want this. I'm gonna run across the hall. She literally ran across the hall to get the first one. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's draw another one. And you know, they kept on selling. So I was like, well, that's pretty darn cool. And I had to come up with a couple of different, you know, because on the snack ones, I drew some snacks, and I drew, I only did one that had flowers. So I want to bring that one back. And I did add them to the shop where you can have the little sketch added in. And so I'll be able to come up with a couple of different ones, I think. But I did snacks on snacks, and I did, for strawberries, I did the floofs kind of grabbing at the printed strawberries. That was a lot of fun. And but yeah, it was super cool that, you know, that idea was really appreciated. And some of them, there are times when I was away from the booth, and there were a couple people that waited and came back because they wanted to see me draw on them, which is really cool. Love seeing the sketches on the tote bags. I'm glad that's an option. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. That was a lot of fun. And but yeah, I was really happy with how well the originals went to. And so I'm trying to think of, because I've seen people do it where they do kind of like a timed drop. And I think I could definitely do that. Because I did not get all... Uh-oh. Here we go. I didn't get all... I didn't get all of the originals done that I had planned. Like I even have them all sketched out, ready for inking. So I was thinking maybe I could do an online originals drop. Because, I mean, I really only have ever sold them at San Diego. So, I mean, why not give other people a chance to get them? And so I'm trying to figure that out. And I really got the itch to, I really enjoyed making those this time. And I always say it, I'm always like, you know, I always forget how much I love doing traditional and taking the break from digital. But it was just so much fun just pushing around that ink and getting those done. And I think there's evidence of that in that I was able to get, you know, a couple of nights I did 4 in a day. And, but that was just how much I enjoyed doing that. It didn't feel like I was, you know, painting all day. So yeah, I definitely want to make that part of every, you know, I kind of would like to do like a weekly maybe painting, maybe a larger one that I work on for more than a day, something like that. But yeah, no, that was really fun. I was surprised. I was like, well, you know, whatever, I'll just draw on it, put it out there. And I think I ended up doing like 9 or 10 of them or more. I think there are a couple. I have pictures of most of them, but I didn't get all pictures. Really? Let's get you. There we go. Pathfinder. Here we go. Whenever I draw these music notes, I'm always thinking of that Warner Brothers Looney Tunes short, The High Note, where the music note is drunk and the conductor note is trying to wrangle him and get him back on the sheet music. That's one of my favorite Looney Tunes. Oh, and I think I saw there was something with Looney Tunes this time because I saw someone dressed up as what's Opera Doc, Bugs Bunny on the horse. And I've never seen that before. I mean, so people were trotting out some old school things to cosplay this year. That was really, really cool. Oh, and they had an Elmer Fudd with them. They I think the girl was Bugs and her husband was Elmer Fudd in like the tin suit. That was awesome. Might be because of the coyote. Oh, I still need to see that. They are so creative. It's always a joy to see those. And the work that, you know, I mean, gosh, some of those costumes, some of those, the cosplayers that take the challenge of some of those screen dresses, you know, like the dresses, like Cinderella's dress from the movie or whatever. I mean, they put months, weeks into making those. There's one that I've seen her on Instagram, and I think she rightly so won several awards for her remake of the Cinderella, the 2015 live action. But she was going through like all the layers, all of the different fabric layers that built up this skirt. And I don't know if for some reason I'm thinking that there were 40 some layers, I think. But yeah, just tremendous amounts of work goes into those costumes. All right, so I can move these guys out. That could be, I think they dropped the final trailer on SDCC. Oh, interesting. I need to, there was another Acme movie. I'm not thinking of the Coyote. There's another one that they just did. It was like a year or two ago. I still haven't seen that one. It got good reviews. Turn this down before I forget. Save. And now for the nomming, the best part. Group things. Yeah, I think I might just leave her paw like this with just like magic holding. It's my comic. I can do what I want. If it's magic holding the cat holding, then writing with the pen. I mean, it's a cat writing. So, I mean, we already have to believe a little bit beyond normal. All right, so this one I wanted her to kind of absorb the sweet song, and so the sweet song is going to appear above her head as she's numbing the cupcake. Oh! Where is it? I wanted to show you guys. Speaking of Chuck Jones, where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. Hold on just a sec. Hold on just a sec. Let me. And I'm going to cough. So, one moment, please. So I finally got to go stop by the Chuck Jones Museum, and they have like a little pop-up that's right next to the convention, but like literally the only time that it's closed by the time the show floor closes. So we got done setting up the booth early and we're walking around a little bit, and I was able to pop in there, and they had copies of this, which is one that I've had kind of on my hunt list for a while. It's Stroke of Genius, Chuck Jones. So these are paintings he did of the characters, and oil paintings, just scenes, and you know, different things paired with some quotes from the Chuck-a-Muck book. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's really cool. Just a pure slice of Looney Tunes and Chuck Jones. And yeah, Bugs in as Charlie Chaplin, and Salvador Dali Bugs. Oh, you can't see it. There we go. Yeah, it's a Salvador Dali painting with Bugs Bunny. And there was the cover is they talk about this in the opening. He had seen what is it? It was a painting. Let's see. Oh, it's one of the daughters. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's Bonnie Prince Charlie. He'd seen a painting of that, and so Bunny, he did Bugs as Bonnie Prince Charlie, and that's the cover. But so there's notes from, I think, his daughter and his wife, I believe, is the other one. And then quotes. But yeah, just really, really, really cool. And yeah, really excited to have been able to find that and grab a copy, because there's not that many left. It's been a while. When was this published? Looks like it was published around 2000. And this is actually a first edition, first printing. Woo! I didn't realize that. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, so that was super duper cool. And they had a schedule of artists that were going to come in, either, you know, powerhouses in their own right that were, displayed on the walls and stuff, but all Looney Tunes type adjacent stuff, either tribute or, they had worked, around this stuff. And I never got to any of those, but it was a real treat to get to walk around there and finally get in there, because it's always been on my list, never gotten to do it, but we got set up early this time so I could. I had a bunch of other books in there. I want to say, but of course I have my copy of Chuck 'em Up. I think they have the second volume in there, and then they have, or Chuck Redux. That's volume 2 of that one, and then this, and there were a few others that were really neat in there. Oh, take care, Ashwin. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now, as another thing that I hope this isn't a permanent change, but my favorite bookstore, they're out of LA, Stewart NG. They usually have like a huge section, and they bring their, illustration art. Lots of, in some cases, very rare and hard to find illustration art animation books. And they had given their booth over to, I guess, just 4 artists that, there weren't, Art Germ was there, hello, but basically they didn't bring any books, they didn't do anything, they just signed up 4 artists and kind of, I don't want to say sublet, because that's not technically legal under the Comic-Con rules, but they weren't there. It was artists, they were hosting these guys. And that was a little disappointing, because I that's like one of the first places I go. And I feel bad too, because when I finally found them, because I wasn't really looking at the numbers. I was just visually, because I know what it always looks like. It's always the same, and they don't really change the layout. I could never find it. And then finally I did, and I went over there, and, I kind of just like, they didn't bring any books. They're not, going to be here this time. And ooh, the artist that was there was grumpy. I felt so bad. I guess he got that question a lot, and that was only like day 1. He was Grumpasaurus. So yeah, hopefully maybe they'll come back next year. I don't know. But yeah. All right, so we gotta do I kind of want to erase that little nubby. Let's see if I can smooth it out, because I do like the shape of this. There we go. Let's just, I think I'll just push that around a little bit. I think her ear is going to have to be behind her head. Like group that together and push it back. That's her little Wi-Fi signal is going to be disappearing because her mouth is so big. And we gotta have the twofer. Twofer. I want to double this up because she's got her. No, it looks like she's got. Maybe not. Maybe I won't double it like that. See, I'm gonna do. Is Cupcake gonna be? Yeah, Cupcake's gonna be. I don't want to decide where I want the cupcake to be. That'll do. Gotta get her heart tail in here. And let's smooth that out a little bit. And swoop, swoop. I'm gonna group this and I'll come through and detail it out later. I just want to make sure I've got the general tape just swooping through here. I like that one. Yum. Okay, are you gonna... There we go. My nom is barely cooperating with me. Do it. kind of turning into a little bit of a Godzilla Momo. Let's save. I'm going to move this over. I'm back on this layer. I think I'll call that for the stream today. I got to a good spot. I wanted to get the line art mostly done. I just need to get this cupcake finished and do a little bit of, you know, erasing here, a little bit of extra. I don't think I need much, but I need to fix her paw there. I think I'm probably going to do just what I did here. So that'll be easy there. And then I add in, of course, the socials and do my export, and that'll be good. So yay, that wasn't too bad. And I didn't have that many coughing fits, so I can count that as a definite plus. No, thank you, Sharon. Oh, I hope you do too. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, hopefully at 100%. I'm feeling like, I mean, everything is working good. It's just this stuff is still bugging me. So, I mean, I'm good enough, but it's just, that needs to be cleared up. I think I have maybe one more day and then I'll be hopefully good. But yeah, because I feel leaps and bounds better than I did, you know, definitely Tuesday. Wednesday was also bleh. But no, I'm feeling, yeah, Monday was bleh. Definitely building back up there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm gonna go switch over to ending screen. There we go. I'm glad to see you again too, Ariana. Always wonderful to have you guys in chat, keeping me company, talking about fun stuff. Let's see, Tuesday, you know, since I will be working on book stuff, I may be working in a book stream, but I really enjoyed that traditional art stream I did with the painting. So I might be bringing some of those back too, because that was so fun. And I have everything set up so I can, you know, it's not going to take a lot to set it up this time since I already did it once. I have all my scenes and stuff. So maybe bringing some of those back is a good little mix it up thing. But yeah, so that's what's coming up, and thank you again so much for joining me, Ariana, Sharon, Ashwin. Let's see who else we had. Omar, we had Chris, Nova. Let me see, there was somebody else earlier. There's somebody else earlier. Clint was here. Who else was here? Christina was here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.